Hey everybody, how you doing? Hope you're doing great today and welcome to my channel. Beetle Bread's got something fun for you today. Today we're talking about Run Devil Run and we're going to do a little bit of a review about it. So, one of my viewers, Boyan Archer, wanted me to do a video about it and talk about this album and kind of give a review. So this is kind of my attempt I do mean attempt of doing this album. This is a great album, really is. I really like this one a lot. This is just a strong Paul album. Let's just turn this just a little bit because I don't think I got it all in frame. There we go. That's a little better. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's a little more now, I guess. This album came out in October 5th, 1999. And as you can see, this is the original vinyl. And I bought the original vinyl when it came out. I was all excited to get this album. This was just fantastic. And there's really no indication that this is a Paul McCartney album. You know, usually Paul's name is splattered all over the cover and everywhere. It's just a little yellow sticker right there advertising Paul McCartney. And it just has a little sticker that's just set right there. And then this little promotional thing, and then the CD. And we'll get into all of that a little bit later on. But I really got a lot to talk to you about this album. This was a very, very heavy promoted album. Paul really pulled the stops out for this. He was on British TV, America TV, overseas, in Germany and France. He did promo videos. He did live appearances. We got the Cavern Club DVD, which came out from all of this. And the Cavern Club was great because that's basically the Run Devil Run album on DVD, which is really cool. But Paul did talk shows, and we'll get a little bit more into that a little bit later on. But I'm trying not to make this too long of a video, so I apologize if I'm going too fast. But I'll try to get through as much of this as I can as possible. The interesting thing about this is in Atlanta, Georgia. This picture of this drugstore is downtown Atlanta, Georgia, and it's in an area that's really pretty rough. I've actually been there. I did a whole video of this store, this drugstore, and as you can see, it says "Run Devil Run." And the interesting, funny thing, let me tell you this. The thing about it is this is the street that it's on in downtown Atlanta. This is on Broad Street. Give my regards to Broad Street. It won't work anyway. Yeah, so yeah, isn't that crazy? Yeah, so of all names, this ended up being on Broad Street. I'm sure Paul got a real kick out of that one, didn't he? But this is a drugstore that sells basically t-shirts and prescription drugs and sunglasses and all kinds of stuff. But they also have what's called in America and basically in the South, which is called spirits. And they sell spirits to what ails you. You know, if you got aches and pains and stuff like that, they've got ointments and gels and all that kind of stuff. But this one is called Run Devil Run, and it's in the window of the store, and it's a not like a powder, but kind of like a powder, and you drop it in your bathtub, and it's supposed to take away the evil spirits and ward off all these bad evil spirits and yeah, all that kind of junk, which is kind of really pretty crazy. But this is where Paul got the idea to write the song Run Devil Run. A little background on it. The store itself started in 1960, and in 1965 it moved to this location. And it's the store is, as you can see, the real name of the store is Miller. So the real name of the store is Miller, and Paul changed it to Ingalls, which is down the street. It's not even the same place. So, you know, if you saw the top up here, it says Ingalls, and that's really not the name of the store. I'll show you the original picture here in a minute, which I've got the original drugstore picture. But Paul got in trouble for taking this picture, and Paul got in trouble for the whole thing with this. He actually got sued because he didn't get permission to take the picture of the store. He just went ahead and took a picture of the storefront and got sued for it. But that's kind of a crazy another story. But anyway, yeah, here we go. Let's see, what else can I tell you that's kind of neat. I mean, I really enjoyed. It's in an area. It's called the Underground, and it's real close to the Underground. And this is where, back in years and years and years ago, where the trains would come with slaves, and they would sneak out slaves in the Underground through this area. So this is also in Atlanta, Georgia, a very historical area in the Underground where they had the slaves. It's pretty interesting area, very, very historical. And I've got the CD, so if you can't afford the vinyl, we can talk about the CD in a minute. But let's start off with the songs. Let's get into that. So Blue Jean Bop, we start off with the very first song. Paul starts in with a mellow, somewhat mellow, kind of a poppy kind of song that he did, and that's Gene Vincent sang this song. And these were all very special songs to Paul and to Linda McCartney. Linda wanted Paul to do this. This was something that she kind of kept pushing Paul into doing, and kept talking to Paul about, that she wanted him to do this. So this was kind of almost like a happy celebration album for Linda as well, because she wanted to be so much a part of this. And there's 3 songs on here, cover songs that Paul did, that he wrote, and we'll get into those in a second. But there are all these other songs are from the 50s. So number 2 is She Said Yeah. Larry Williams. Paul really enjoyed doing this song. He really liked this. So this is getting better. The music's starting to pick up with She Said Yeah. And this is really good. All right. Number 3. No, don't even need an introduction for this song. All Shook Up by Elvis Presley. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Paul, I think, really knocks it out of the park. He really does a great job of this song. He really rocks it. And you could tell he's into the song, even from the Cavern Club, or if you're listening to the CD or the album, you can really feel the energy by this time of the album's really taken off by this point. So you really come in with a third rocker of just a fantastic song. I wrote down notes, so you're gonna have to bear with me because I couldn't memorize all this. Come on now, give me a break. I'm doing the best I can. Number 4 is one of the songs that we talked about. This is the first one of Paul McCartney's cover songs that he wrote for the album Run Devil Run. So this is an original song that Paul wrote about the body soaps that I was just telling you about, the spirits and all of that. So this is a great song. Number 5 is No Other Baby, and it's done by the Vipers. And this was one of Paul's very, very favorite songs that he really used to enjoy in the Cavern and in Liverpool and all that. And sad to say, I don't think there's any cover songs of the Beatles doing that song, but it'd be really cool if there was. But correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there is. But Paul really enjoyed doing No Other Baby, and there is a promo video to that. So every promo video I mention, you can find these on YouTube. So, and they're really very well done. Very nice. Number 6 is Lonesome Town. And I don't know, don't get ahead of me, but, Ricky Nelson did this song. And Paul and Linda, they just adored this song. Paul really, really got into Lonesome Town, and Paul's voice was still very good. So that's why he did a lot of TV appearances and why he showed up in a lot of TV shows here in America and overseas. Like I said, he was Germany and Paris and America and France. And, well, okay, I said that already. You know what I'm saying. You are following, aren't you? Thank you. Okay, number 7 is another Paul McCartney song. So we're up to the second song, and Try Not to Cry. This is another Paul McCartney song that he did himself as well. Wrote it and all that other stuff, and it's really, really a good song. I like it. I think it's good. It's strong. I don't know if it's a song that would have been perhaps maybe on this album, or maybe a different album it might have shown up, but it's a good song. It's not probably one of his best, no, but it's not one of his worst. So, you know, there you go. Number 8, Movie Mag. Oh yeah, this is Carl Perkins, and Paul tells a beautiful story about how Carl Perkins used to ride a mule and pick up his girlfriend. Here you go. For the younger viewers, now make sure you go out and buy a mule so you can pick up your date. Yeah, right. He was so poor that, yeah, he'd take the mule from the field, and Carl Perkins would go pick up his girlfriend and ride on the back of old Maggie May. Maggie May. See if you're paying attention, are you? So, yeah, then he'd go off to the movies, he and his girlfriend. So, you know, Movie May. So that's really great. All right, next song, number 9. Where have you heard that? Number 9? Number 9. And this is also another video on YouTube if you want to catch this one. And this is really a good one. Brown Eyed Handsome Man. And this is a great song. This is really good. Kind of reminds me of the river dance kind of stuff. Kind of during that period. Come on now, I got to remember this is 1999, people. And that was done by Chuck Berry. So that was a good song. Really kind of a good little rockin' song. Number 10, What It Is. Yo, yeah, what it is. You know, Paul always kind of said that a lot. In a lot of sayings, you go, yo, what it is. And so this is the third song that Paul wrote himself. So that was really kind of a great song that he did. It's a good song. Back to what I said. You know, it's like the other song. It's a good song, but it's not a fantastic song. I think it's good. Number 11, Croquet. This is really kind of a fun song. I could see almost Paul swaying in the studio doing this. It's, you know, almost like doing like a, you know, Frank Sinatra kind of way of doing this. And this was done by Fats Domino. This was a B-side of one of Fats Domino's songs. So this was kind of a neat song that it was a B-side, and Paul kind of brought it up to be on this album, which really did help the album of a lot of these songs, because so many of these are just fantastic rockers in America. All right, number 12. Now we're talking about another rock and roll blowout song. And this song, I Got Stung. Okay. Need I say more? Elvis Presley, I Got Stung. Paul did a promo video for that one as well. He did it in the studio and for different promo video clips. This is just a blowout rocker. I mean, there's just nothing else I can say about it. You know, I Got Stung was just huge. Number 13 is Honey Hush. So, and let's see if I can... Big Joe Turner, which I'm not really too familiar with Big Joe Turner, but, you know, this was, you know, kind of a neat song with Paul doing Honey Hush. I really think it's a good song. It's well done. Paul's vocal range is still very strong on all of these tracks. I mean, even if he does the Elvis blowout songs and all that stuff, his vocals on all of these are strong, and I highly recommend this album. It's really, really good. Number 14, Shake a Hand. Yeah. And that's Little Richard. Little Richard does Shake a Hand, and this is good. I don't know that much about this song. I mean, I've heard it from time to time in American radio and all that kind of stuff, but it wasn't one of those that I really paid that much attention to tell you the truth, until Paul's album Run Devil Run came out, this one. It was one of those. So that was number 14. And number 15, we just got to end it with this song, and it's Party. Oh, yeah. And this album is truly a party. And this song is done by none other than Elvis Presley. Just a tremendous song to end the album with. Just terrific. Party. I mean, I trying to find words to, excuse me, to mention to talk about Party. But Party is, it's just a great rocker. I mean, if you haven't heard the album, you really need to. And if you have the album, pull the album out. That sounded loud. Sorry about that. If you have the album, gosh, pull it out and give it a listen. And if you don't have the album and you have the CD, here's my CD copy. And the CD is terrific, like I said. And there's downtown Atlanta for the picture. And the cool thing is, Paul made it to look like a record when he did the actual record itself. So that's really cool for the CD. And just real quick, here's the insert for the vinyl. And if you don't have this album, you really, this ought to be in your collection. Even if you're not really a blown up McCartney fan or anything like that, I think you would thoroughly enjoy that. So, well, I hope you enjoyed my video of Run Devil Run. An exciting, fun album. Just a good party album, that's for sure. So I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. Thank you very much for subscribing and being a part of Beatle Brad's channel. Comment down below what you thought of Run Devil Run. Is it one of your favorite albums? Do you like it a lot, or do you think it's just okay? Or do you think Paul really knocked this one out of the park as a classic rock and roll album? But I also want to end on showing you one other thing. So if you thought I was done, and I know this is a long video, but this is my actual picture that I took of the Miller's Drugstore in Atlanta. And I did this, and I did a whole video of this drugstore. So in my videos, if you want to go back to video number 92, you will see Beatle Brad showing you this whole district area and this whole front cover for Paul. So thank you very much for tuning in, and I thank you for the suggestion of doing this on Run Devil Run. Just a great album. I really enjoy this. And if you play this album, make sure you play it loud and proud and crank it up, right? So here we go. Paul McCartney, Run Devil Run. And as I say on my channel, I'm out of here. Take care, everybody. See ya.